Some of us believe that the product industry is central to transforming India. If India has to become a powerhouse of the future, then we got to transform various institutions, businesses, capability of individuals in India, and that requires software products to play that role. For software product industry to exist, there is an ecosystem that has to be there. And what is missing in our ecosystem today are public goods of various kinds. I'll give you examples of what has been successful in the US and what's therefore missing in India. If you didn't have Stanford University in the US, you won't have Google. You won't have many companies that have actually commercialized research that happened inside the university. And in India, that pathway traditionally does not exist. Second, if you again look at the US, if you didn't have DARPA, you didn't have public funded research, then you wouldn't have had internet. Because very early on in the life of very new business models, you need a lot of innovation. And if you focus on commercialization too early, then they never take root and they never take life and they die a premature death. And that's again something that is very hard to do in India. If you didn't have open source in the US, you won't have a RedHat. You won't have the whole explosion of software development that has happened over open source. So, the goal for many of us in the ecosystem is to find a way to create these public goods, either, in partnership with existing institutions that are there, or the easiest path for us to take is to actually do it on a self-help basis, which is the open source model, and say, let's not depend on anybody. Let's all come together. We all have a day job, but we will spend some time every day, on an organized basis. And if we do that, and if we do it with passion, we do it with quality, then we can produce something that can be meaningful and sustainable and game-changing in the future. And in some sense, the product conclave is an expression of that idea.